also. This thing that is going on, the tent is supposed to be hell. We got a state. That's another thing you hear that somebody want to bomb the country, or you hear somebody want to kill people. Yesterday, in 2019, June 7 was all we all talk about thing here. We saw the same people that in power today, even the president, their own president now, they were all part of June 7. And even 2020, January 6th, we saw them there again. They were there protecting, even the fire between the Capitol building and the executive mansion. So we were there giving them water. Where are they coming from today? They have students. Just the head and they want to protest. It's protest the wicked protesting for your rights, making people to know that why you are going through is wrong. Is it evil? Is it wrong that people hear the tip that you are coming to protest and they are only coming there to make sure that you don't harm people, or people don't harm you, and they are going to arrest you and chase you between horses to put you behind bars? These people are playing with this country. You know what I listen to President Donald Trump? Hello?
Yeah, you're alive, James.
Yeah, what I listen to President Donald Trump was telling him, how they call him, Vladimir Zelensky, that you are playing with World War III. These people that complain they're playing with, but let God be wrong, nothing wrong should happen.
No conflict on it.
Let God be with us. Let God be with us seriously. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Thanks for having us here. Let me take the next caller. Welcome.
Good evening to you. This is Abraham B. Wisa again.
Yeah, but Abraham, yeah, then why are you calling now? You call first.
No, you said I was not following the topic, so
yeah, go ahead. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, that's true.
Okay, so let me say thank you for the topic on discussion. You see, I always say to people, when the law in the land is written and it is not followed fairly, it is not considered a law. The point I'm making is, let me agree with the other guy who did not follow the information and is lying to the public that arrest was done so and so place when he know that the arrest was not done to where he's talking about. He's on top of the information. Let me tell you, let me agree with him that the police arrested. The question to him, where was the police when the lawmakers were vandalizing things at the Capitol building, putting fanatical things outside, and they were not arrested when they were violating the law? Where is the police when Brian Matthew is sitting down to the house, eating a chiquita, and there's no investigation going on? But when common person do it, then they are arrested. The students have the right to protest, and once they are not in violation of the petition, their right will be protected. But I don't blame any other person. Liberia is heading in the right direction. The people make the decision 2023, and that is what they make. That is the decision they are living after. We should not be causing noise around here. We have violated all the constitutions. Things are going around wrongly here, and we criticize them. So why Liberia are criticizing the government? Let us not criticize Waka, man. Let Waka continue to run the country, man. You don't do the thing for the paper. Let the country run in this direction. You yourself should be arrested. People in the street must be beaten by police. Even people should be raping all over. People should take drugs. Nobody should complain here. The reason why we voted for change, that the change we are experiencing, nobody government yet. Because we want that change and we are seeing a change. So that every noise will cause it.
Okay, thank you, Abraham. Let me take the next caller. Welcome, Luther Luminisaki. Yeah, Luther.
Yeah, thank you for the recognition.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm sorry. KONAH go. So the decisions are some of them made, you're not wrong.
Yeah, Luther, you are just shake off small, Luther. Yeah, just shake off from your position small.
Are you getting me?
Yeah, go ahead now.
So, like I was saying, the KONAH here tell me that I see his team. So, KONAH go. So don't worry, me that made a decision, that is wrong decision. Wherever you're wrong, we will be there to correct wrong. Okay, we will see it. Alright. The politician that you give parliamented or the senator, if you don't want to send the government a petition the government, but instead of doing, you should be responsible. You should be responsible for your right. Look where your right begin, so right there. And the consumer, I think so. The consumer every time you tell the secretaries, every time you see announcing, just transfer the speed, something does it. It's a from over. I'm not supporting the police arresting, beating people. But so now, the project should be responsible. How we went. Some of you have stood up the banner, the want it back all the room. Tell me that. This is okay, not finished. This is okay. This is not finished. That's the police. We are talking the police, the way they move it, the way they behave. We have to keep on it. Yeah. We have to keep on for what they do. But then people will be there, like, people praise that because we are praise that to support that. Anything with the wrong quality, that's it.
Okay.
The politician, the protest, the petition of government. But instead of doing it, we should come with responsibility, right? Should be responsible doing it. You can't have all the shit. I think we're going to say, I think we're trying to see what's happening.
Yeah, but Luther, yeah. Some of us, our issue we have with the police, right? That the student did not even gather, but he started to arrest people. So if let's say the student did the worst thing, why the police did not charge them? Why they did not charge them before the court?
Because the police with the attitude of the international university, police know what they do. Also, we know what they do.
So that means the police were acting based on assumption, right?
That was because attitude.
All right. And we shall go. Yeah, yeah, so Luther, why you saying let's say the police is acting on perception. Let's say the police, what they should do now is they should have prevented them from, if for instance, get on the road, prevent them from getting on the road, rather than to go arrest people, put them, send them to prison without charging them, and enter into in the community, running after people all in the community. You know that that should not be happening. So if you think that they were going to do something, then prevent them from going on the road. To tell us, don't go on the road.
I agree with you. The way they put it sometimes is not right. So someone you have a good
man, yeah, man, I am nothing. See you, man. See you. Let me take this other color. This Lone Star person being calling, but they have gone off. Let me take this color from this side. Welcome.
Yeah, how you doing?
Yeah, go my name. What's your name? Yeah, Joseph. My man, go ahead. You first no go ahead. But go ahead. I'm on the line.
Okay, this is Joseph Saki. Call him on GSA.
Yeah, go ahead, Joseph.
Yeah, so thank you for the topic on discussion tonight. You see, I don't know, but we'll keep on saying it. when it comes to the police and the citizen, which have to do with everyone of the country, we need to learn. We need to learn. We sometimes think that we are educated as Liberians, but I've not seen any use of education in our country. What I'm trying to say is that the police will go in the barracks and they will train them for some time, 4 months, 5 months, 6 months. They will train them, tell them everything. When they come outside, they are different. And the citizen will go to school for 12 years. We move on there, we go in university for 4 years, 5 years, 6 years. We move on there, we come outside, we are different. So the police need to be retrained and be well educated. Then the police needs to also educate the citizen. There are a lot of things that is being misplaced in the country. We need education. You see, look at the red light. Even when the red light, just how it start turning to yellow, people start picking to go. They don't even want to wait for their friends. So most of the things will come off when there is no education. When people are being educated, before you can protect, every time you have people on the field, on radio, they come thing that they're teaching people it will be very good for us. Before you come up with your protest, these are things you're supposed to do. Hey, police, we are police. Before we can arrest people, these are rules that need to be applied before we arrest people. When all of these things are being put in place, people will know that right, they will know that wrong. But like Bira, I don't know what we are heading. Even the people who have master, who have PhD, everybody just behaving the same way. Just behaving. I don't understand like Bira what we are heading to. So I think we need to call George Bush to bring back our books that he brought for our lawmaker last time. So we can read. We can read. My man donated book. I they got the money to Ghana. Thinking to like read their books. So how long ago?
I see you, man.
Who have master degree, PhD.
All right, thank you. Thank you,
Need to
Joseph.
now
Okay, thank you. Let me take this other caller there. This person is really still on the Lone Star line. Welcome on the Lone Star line.
Good evening, the people in Barcelona.
Yeah, Joseph Tama.
Thank you for the exclusive recognition. For the public, my name is Joseph Tama, and I phone in this evening from a comfortable resident at Rehab Community District number 6, Mosrado County. In Barcelona, it's a sad time in our country. What to be real? Forget about, about political party differences and speak true to reality. In Barcelona, when I saw the actions or the video circulating on Facebook about how police was chasing after students of the state-run university, I began to ask myself, why this youth, the police works under the executive branch of government, but their actions that is unlawful. Let's see that very clear. I think Cricket Common need to stop what he doing immediately. And we also want to call our lawmakers to please and urgently upon their return to call Cricket Common for questioning because his action is unbecoming, terrorizing our people, terrifying our people, especially students of the state-run university. As a chairman of Team Tamba of District number 6, we categorically say no to that. That is not the democracy that we continue to practice and learn. Ambassador, the president, upon the president return, we will call on the president to call Gregory Commons to give him some professional instructions, because this man is acting, his actions now is no different for a rebels. Because if you see the way police, can you imagine? Look at from the report and the audio that you played. Why will you go to people's homes to chase after students? For what? Have they committed any state crime like murder or rape that you go forcefully to go and arrest them? We say no. Why it is true sometimes these students, under no condition, I listen to the press statement, students are saying they will arrest Gregory Como. These are just political talks and student talks.
Yeah.
I don't think these people should be, coerced to act unorderly or unlawfully on our students. Under no condition, these students can arrest Gregory Como. No. So Gregory Como asking you, this is a government that some of us supported highly, and we respect it and we'll continue to support it. Why it is true that we'll continue to support the arrest agenda of His Excellency Ambassador Dr. Joseph Imon Pwakai. But you, Gregory Como, there are a lot of incidents that have taken place that is unlawful under your administration and under your stewardship as Police Inspector General for Don Labira. Please, our people, the arrest agenda was not meant to terrify people. The arrest agenda has something they call the rule of law. So people should be respected, people's views should be considered, and people should be respected and guarded in order to express that grievance. Why it is true, these are some of the major counts. I also post them on my Facebook page. And I support the university students. If you look at the structure of the campuses, they are not conducive for learning environment. I went to Accra. I saw Accra University. If you see the university and rules, you feel encouraged. Even if you don't want to go to State University, you feel encouraged to go there, right? We see now the United Arab Emirates. If you see a university compound, you feel excited to even go and extend your education. But Liberia, look at the State University. Police will just roll in the town. Sometimes when the traffic is blocked, you see commercial vehicle going through, passing through the State University. No, this is a country that should be guarded by rules and regulations.
Okay.
So the student concerns are genuine concerns. So what government needs to do now with our lawmakers, these are some of the oversight responsibility that some of our lawmakers feels to apply. Because if the students have grievances and the president is not working towards that, the lawmakers have the full responsibility to call on the State University president to appear and explain why it is that these points are not taken into consideration. That's why on that point, some of us will come in to correct the wrong council to the night.
Okay.
That will take our district number 6 for the hands of those people who think that they are not knowledgeable about the cardinal functions.
Okay.
So thank you, Ambassador. Thank you so much for the time, and thank you to the entire Blaze family for always giving us the privileges to express our views and our concern on major national topics.
Okay.
So thank you tonight.
Okay, thank you. Let me take the next caller. Welcome.
Yeah, good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
Yeah, my name is Ishmael Kamara, and I'm calling tonight from Painesville.
Go ahead, Ishmael.
So the thing is, I want to appreciate you for highlighting the issue at the university campus. I think in my mind, our country is headed into the wrong direction. And like I listen to some of the callers, they have placed it rightly. But some are actually getting things mixed up. But I would not go for them. Go for me.
You are breaking in, please.
Yeah, hello. Am I live?
Yeah, go ahead now. Yeah.
Okay. We have a law in this country. We have a constitution. And under this government, we have an agenda, and the agenda actually speak to something called the rule of law. So I think in my mind, that component of this government agenda, which has to do with rule of law, should be adhered to. So unfortunately, since the inception of this government, the government has failed to implement or live up to the rule of law. And these things are actually alarming. These things are actually concerning to us conscious-minded Liberians. The reason so that we are concerned is very simple. We are looking at the past of our country history. Am I live?
Yeah, you are go ahead. Go ahead.
Very good. We are looking at the past of our country history. So, taking from 1980, when the native man born soldier became president, and we know that that native man that became president at the time, it was a relief for the indigenous. But unfortunately, the power that was given to the indigenous was not properly handled at the time. And we know why it ended up our country into. Look, let's be careful. I recall a need in our C regime, in our PRC regime, that will refer to as, or what his name was, just a minister. I will call his name. So
yeah, just try to conclude, please. Up on the line.
English Scout. The old man, after the Civil War, he died right here. He was abandoned. He died in the dump site. Yeah, he died in the dump site. He was abandoned. Why he was abandoned? The records are there, and Greg should be able to research this. The life we live today should be for tomorrow. They should not think that he'll be the Inspector General forever. No. Yesterday was Genghis Khan at the Johnson Minister. Mansari went to jail. One of his guys. They issued other people. When Mansari was president of the country, he was just starving. People could not look up to him because of his bad records. Today is come on. He has the power.
Okay.
I think you should be careful and be mindful to understand the power that we can have at times, most especially political power, the acts that they will be taken away, and then you will become just a common citizen.
All right.
So, to conclude, the university students have the right under Article 17 to peacefully assemble. And like you are just saying, those university students did not even assemble yesterday. And police decided to go on the one page to begin to carry out an arrest. Okay. Why? So, if somebody is trying to justify to tell us, say, the people they were not responsible, they were violent. What's a violent approach that they demonstrated yesterday? No, they did not even come together.
Okay.
They were trying to signal to the government their issues. Take for example, the University of Liberia don't have buses for those students. I'm currently doing school online, but I feel for those students at the university campuses. Okay, you know what I mean to leave your home and go to Fender campus.
All right, we got to.
So I think my mind people to be careful. Let it create the other understand.
Okay.
That the university student are human being.
Okay.
And they deserve better.
Okay, they deserve better. Welcome.
Yeah, Ambassador Kulan.
Yeah, go ahead.
Thank you. I come on this case.
Yeah, lost inquiry.
Augustine Sebastian Christian. So Kulan, if you really check the Bible, those people who killed Jesus were there from Liberia. Honestly.
Why am I coming with the way again?
Coming Konah. I'm listening to one of your callers talking about the issue, eradicate the issue of student politics in Federal University accident. Why they happen here? That is honest here. They happen to the MCSS students, the Niveau Street, the government students. When we were on the street protesting, we were brutalized. They happen now to the soup. We all know that soup, SOP, there are few groups of people there, they are very peaceful, so we understand. But you see, the people on the rough path, they go there it's unfair, man. Seriously, that's why I'm saying that she really gets to them point. Everybody should actually they are barbarians. Honestly. Yeah. Thank you, my brother.
Okay, thank you. Thanks for having us say. Let me take this caller from this. Welcome.
Yeah, KONAH, good evening.
Yeah, Pascal.
Yeah, the show is extremely hot. So, me, I like to come from the background of reminding people. When I hear people say record should be advised by the president, they are wondering, are these people actually in Liberia? Because you can be in Liberia and know the unfolding and pretend. Maybe you hear, but you're not working with what is unfolding. So ignorantly we speak. Where are we when the government is considered by report that yes, police brutality on Mr. Baka is on the who is the head of the government? Whose mandate is going to use it? I hear somebody say the legislature should call the police. So I asked myself, we saw lawmakers on camera being flogged in their home. When I say their home, at the legislature, capital building, preventing lawmakers from going for budget hearing. The first of its kind ever in the history of the country. Where lawmakers who are supposed to be present for budget hearing, an instrument that will become a law to guide all of us. People who represent their people, their constituency, they were denied and they were flogged on camera. We saw it. By whom? By police. We saw the police killing people right here in Kinjor. The police kill and pay them, the family, for killing the family members.
Allegedly.
No, not alleged. The police said they killed 3. Is that why you call alleged? They are made of killing 3 persons. How you say alleged when they telling you we did? Besides that, what are the students protesting for? For leakage? For no armchair? For damaged jeans? For not paying the staffer and lecturers? Yes, the government took 1.2 million to bury Samuel Doe and the other guy. You know it. And kept the university.
What do you know?
Adapted. Eh?
Well, I know.
Oh, you don't know that the government buried their bodies there? KONAH, I want to conclude on that.
Yeah, conclude.
No, my man, telling is lacking in Liberia. And when you say 2 years, they didn't let you. That's the only thing about the country. Is it not true? You wasted that money. While the university remains in the private situation. Today, the students are protesting for their rights. The police is encouraging them. Imagine you encourage a student. Every ask you why you encourage that man, you can justify all the protesting. But here the law says in Article 17, it is our right. Article 15 says freedom of expression. We're supposed to express. Why are you killing people and encouraging them for expressing their right? This is the government that you people wanted. Yes, I know you voted and campaigned for this government. See where they landed the country. Again, all black or all have been given to. Look, my man, the country is upside down on the book. I told you when you get all certificates, you lost your thinking and mentality.
Okay.
This is what I'm talking to our president. That's what the country is just the way it is. Even at Dubro Junction, where there is a major route, they get clubbed there and drinking liquor. Imagine.
Merci, man. See you. Bye bye.
Thank you, man.
Okay. Pascal. Let me take this color on the low star line. Work on the low star line.
Yeah. KONAH,
Yeah.
good evening.
Yeah, go evening.
So thank you for the opportunity. My name is Abraham Sasewu Gerald.
You are walk away from your monitor, please.
Okay. Am I clear?
Yeah, go ahead.
So joining from a district 4 resident. Ambassador, everything about the rule of law is broken on Papuaka and his unity party.
President Bogai.
Okay. On President Boaga and his unity party. Let's be serious. If former president we are would say he don't need book, I don't do anything for the country. For the free tuition policy, it is helping a lot of struggling students, a lot of struggling parents for which I am benefiting from today. We have President Taylor, yeah. President Taylor want to put ATU to put on our peaceful students on the University of Lapua campus. Rama Erin Sally, Johnson Sally. So they now send police to put on our peaceful students. We have a man who say, you don't know anything about government and governance. Former president, we are, he did not send police in any way to put all our students on the university campus.
Although,
man, they started.
Those students were brutalized on July 26th.
Sorry?
Those students were brutalized on July 26th.
They were not police. They were not police. I'm discussing the Labrador National Police versus the student from the University of Labrador. I'm not discussing pressure group and students from the University of Labrador. Even the former president, we are even something like the local group. He said, you don't know them. So let's say this. Today, our country is witnessing a serious brutalization of its citizens under the Unity Party or Rescue regime. You saw it from the report, the human rights report, and other report issue. If the person is serious or want to battle in becoming serious, it should have called Gregory. They say, my man, yourself in there, they never report. Allow your people to have muscle every morning or every week. But they were only curious about the battalions of police to go to the CBC headquarters to carry on serious demolitions for which they carry on themselves the lie.
Hello? Hello? Okay, thank you. Thank you. We cannot continue with that. Yes, let me take this last. This is my last caller. Welcome, you are my last caller.
Yes. Thank you so kindly. I've been on the line and thanks for the now suffix. So this is Hussein. My name is Hussein here.
Hussein, I think yesterday you were the last again.
He said?
Yesterday you were the last again.
Yeah, I'm a blessed child, actually.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah, so let me say thank you for such a unique conversation. I listened to cross sections of the callers. So, dear brother, it is really important to acknowledge some of the mistakes the Labrador National Police have made over the period. And there are officers that went to the academy, got trained by the Labrador taxpayer money, and some of them just came into the public and decided to go contrary from their professions. And in that light, they have characterized the entire Labrador National Police to be, people who are not professionals. But take, for example, I was looking through the traffic management, right, of the Labrador National Police, that section that manages the traffic.
Yeah.
They have been doing exceptionally well. I don't know whether you're owner of a vehicle or a moving object, but there are places that traffic, actually, like, take, for example, the Banana Junction. Banana Junction, when you're there, like, the traffic used to leave from the junction all the way going inside. But today, traffic is freely moving because the National Police is regulating traffic movement in that corridor. And in other places, I guess you can see some of those. So, while it is true that we need to talk and continue talking about some of the missteps,
But in other areas, they are doing exceptional work. Take, for example, at night hour, we never used to see police patrol. In my community, the police will patrol every night. Every night they will patrol in a different communities. I have a friend in Johnsonville. He tells me that the police will patrol there every night. Even in my community, after 2, 3 nights, they will patrol in the community. It scare away some of those criminals. Are they not doing well? They are doing well in that line. You understand? But there are people who came to the police, they didn't go for passion, they didn't go to serve their country, but rather they just want to, gain as a profit at the expense of the people who
Okay.
they seems to represent. So I think we have to appreciate the police for the level of what they have done and continue to recommend some of those things that they have not done so that they work on them to move. But if people characterize the entire police as being unprofessional, and I think that is a disservice. It's not being fair to the national police. We have
Yeah.
to do more.
Yeah, but there's a saying that says the fish can get ready from the hair.
Yeah, they say one apple spoil all the apples in the tree,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
All
but-
of that, yeah, we know. But I think the police have been doing well over the period. They just need to double up.
Okay.
Actually, they need to double up.
All right, we're out of
Yeah.
time. Okay. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, thank you. We're out of time. We're out of time. So, folks, that's how we got. We're not taking any more calls. That's how we got to go home on tonight's edition of the Talking Point. But before I leave, right, let me say this to the leadership of the Liberia National Police. You might not like the way citizens might react, especially in their verbal reaction to some of the things that are unfolding in our country. But the truth is, the Constitution of the Republic of Liberia gave everyone the rights for Eastern the free speech that comes with responsibility as well. For Eastern, the issue that has to do with gathering peacefully. So for you to deliberately decide to say, those students, they were going to be violent. So you went on and start to arrest them. They did not even gather, but you start to arrest them and carry them into CR, the Maria Central Prison. It's wrong. It is wrong. And you did not stop there, but today you went back into the community. Start searching for students. It's wrong. There's not the country we wanted, and there's not the country we want. So we are calling on the Liberia National Police. Those students that were arrested illegally yesterday on the final campus of the University of Liberia, they need to be released. They need to be released. If you think that they're wrong, charge them. Charge them, but don't keep them in prison. No, don't do that. Because you want to set a point or to set a record. Don't do that. So we hope that the government of Liberia, President Boaga, people run the president, you need to do better. You guys need to make sure that this country is run on a rightful path. Let the laws of our country be respected. So, folks, do join us tomorrow. Until tomorrow, do join us tomorrow for another edition of the Talking Point. Until tomorrow, have yourself a wonderful, wonderful time from Painesville. Bye-bye for now.
From Monday to Friday, 9 to 11.
Okay. Yeah, so let me play. Sorry for that.
I support the president.
From Monday to Friday, 9 to 11. Place radio, they bring talk with the heaven. Ambassador KONAH RUFUS.